Welcome, everyone, to the play-in tournament as the 9th and 10th seeds of the Eastern Conference battle for a chance at the NBA playoffs. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Hawks here looking to pick up one on the road before returning to Atlanta.
And when these two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Joel Embiid.
Philadelphia foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And Trae knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
Maxey looking it over. Yep, it counts.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Embiid with it. Okongwu covering. Stolen away. And here we go. All going up court. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pass to Daniel. Back to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Okongwu's now got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Now here's Embiid. All sorts of time. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. And the NBA commissioner said a while back, we want to find ways to make the regular season more exciting. So, Greg, the play-in tournament certainly has done that. In past years, we wouldn't have had 9 versus 10 with a shot at the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 extra teams now vying for a playoff spot. And it's that win-or-go-home scenario that's ratcheting up. The interest. You know, you see it a lot in college basketball. The stakes are just so much higher moment to moment within a game. And the play-in format has led to some epic endings.
And, Greg, it's similar to a Game 7 in any series. The one-and-done element raises the intensity for sure. The injury. So when a guy does something spectacular, it resonates on a higher scale. That's often how legends are made. And the 76ers with possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Fade away. Kicks it out to Maxey. A three-pointer's right on target. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with it. Now Daniels. Clock at 6. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him.
And great hustle from Maxey in the open court, getting there on the fast break.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. For the Hawks. The Hawks trailed by 5. Pass to LeVert. .146 left here in the first quarter. Back to Niang. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Okongwu. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Maxey. Misses in close.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Back to Niang. And good that time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Oubre outside. .40 seconds left to play in the first. And Embiid throws it down.
A solid facilitator out right whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Oubre with the steal. It'll count. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He totals 18. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Pass to Niang. Inside. Here's Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Now, here's George. Hasn't made one yet. Now Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So for the Hawks.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And finished off by Oubre.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Down low. Nifty move. Rebound, Atlanta. Poke loose. And pushing it up is Philadelphia. The 76ers again in transition. They get it back. And the dunk by Embiid.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Trailed by 13 to the paint. Johnson inside. Shot to stop the run. Three-pointer, Daniels. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Maxey. No good with the triple.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
It's Young on the wing. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Fires the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Young's got 5 now.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Now Maxey. Oubre. No one around him. To answer back, but that three is off the mark. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on George.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
The Hawks getting their 5th free throw of the game here. Philadelphia leading by 8. Outside, Maxey buries the long-range jumper. 13 points in the game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
They get it back. Here's Young. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Daniel. 6 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Outside, Maxey. Floats one. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Hawks trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The three from Johnson. Here's Okongwu.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside, Maxey. Fires it up. In the corner, it's Oubre. Buries it from three-point range. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Young. Johnson the screen. The three. They get it again. Okongwu. He draws iron on the dunk. Oubre outside. And finished off by Oubre.
In transition, Oubre will feast on those kind of opportunities. Quick to the rim.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. The shot by George, wide open. Again, Philadelphia.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. To the inside. Will it go? And Okongwu slams it in.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Back to Maxey. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Philadelphia controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Here's Johnson. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Johnson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks. Left side, George. It's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Pass to Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Philadelphia leading by 18. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Grimes. High post, Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Grimes. No good on the three. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Young inside. And O'Connell slams it in.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. And you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Here's Young. He's got 5. Here's Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Young, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Maxey. Beyond the arc. And it's Rizichet with the rebound.
Too often, that's the hate you could get.